excited because Michael Weatherly is slowly stripping during the course of the show.
What's next? Oh!
Yeah. Oh, yeah, work that lace, bitch. Work it, yeah!
Ow!
I'll continue at this pace.
Now, I'm very excited because not only do we have three very cool people, but also people with a great nerd fan base, which excites me greatly. Now, obviously, Seth, you have a very strong following for most of your work, but mainly now with Robot Chicken.
Yeah, which is crazy.
But it's the ultimate dream. You're playing with toys for a living.
I'm stunned that this show is successful because it was like a side project that my friends and I made almost in response to the fact that there wasn't stuff out there that we thought was super funny. And we saw a bunch of cool people making funny stuff of their own, and we're like, oh, we should make our own funny stuff, but we never thought it would be a real show.
Now, for those who haven't seen the wonderful work of Robot Chicken, we've got a clip here. This is a wonderful piece with Justin Bieber. Have a look.
I'm crushing all the crush. Bicycles, lemonade, Game Boy. Crushing so hard, girl. And I like Skittles.
And cut. This is the edgiest thing I've ever worked on.
Edgy?
Yeah, young lesbian, proud of who she is, singing about it. Awesome.
That's a little boy.
Sorry, Justin.
We obviously have a bunch of nerd fans in here. Now, can I use that term for those of you who have that fan base? Is it nerd? Is it geek? Which is it? Olivia, what have you found over time?
Oh, I think it's obnoxious when people like go, "Don't call me a nerd. I'm a geek." You're like, okay, stop being so nerdy then. I think it's all endearing. It's like as long as somebody's saying it from a nice place.
Well, you have a theory,
I like
Seth,
geek.
it seems?
I fly both of those flags really proudly and always have, and took the bumps, for it when I was a kid, and now we seem to have inherited the planet, so I'm pleased with that.
Now, Michael, you were a bit of a nerd at school. Like, I would have thought you were a bit of a sporty guy, but you weren't.
Yeah, no, I was blessed with, it was the gift of nearsightedness, which but at 5 years old, I went to kindergarten, and I had these Woody Allen glasses on. And that's the first time I ever got just the shit kicked out of me.
Oh, really?
And it really continued all the way up.
They really beat you up because you wore glasses?
On the show that I do.
Until shit came out of him, like literally.
No, literally. I just pooped right there. But Mark Harmon continues to slap my head on NCIS weekly.
Yeah, is that a...
I mean, I don't know if it's connected to the kindergarten thing, but the flashbacks happen with a...
It's a regular occurrence on NCIS that you get slapped on the back of the head.
Yeah.
How did that even start?
And
Was
the
it your
crazier
idea?
thing is that people keep coming up to me and saying, why is your character so abusive?
Yours?
And I'm like, I get hit every week.
Because I get excited by the idea of Comic-Con, which you guys would have done. I know, Olivia, you've portrayed probably every fanboy's dream by going dressed as Princess Leia in the Jabba the Hutt slave girl outfit.
Yeah, that was actually at the 30th anniversary of Star Wars Celebration, but I actually hated wearing that more than anything in my life.
It's got to be frightfully uncomfortable.
It's like the worst thing. I mean, people take pictures of me from every angle, and I'm not a girl that runs or likes to spend my time in the gym, so I don't have this like ripped up body. I like kind of like being like womanly, and the makeup artist was working. And I was kind of stressed out about like something, and when we get done dressing me and they're putting lotion on me and I look in the mirror and she is drawn in with like how girls do with makeup, like abs, like onto my, I was like, and I'm like, what is this? Like she drew abs and she's like, well, just so you're like just more thin like Leia was. And I'm like, but she ripped like this? She's like on like creatine.
In Return of the Jedi, she sort of was ripped.
Yeah, when you have a giant slug as your ruler, you work on your crunches. That's what you do.
She did, in all fairness, she did choke Jabba the Hutt to death with a chain, so she's got to have some upper body strength.
That's true.
It does, yeah.
Now, you have met George Lucas.
Yeah.
Did you have a fanboy geek moment when that happened?
I was borderline retarded when I first met him. Just because you don't know what to expect, and especially when you meet someone whose work has had such a profound influence on yourself and your life and your own work, you have so many questions, and you just wind up acting like an idiot. But I got to meet him enough times that I wouldn't say it became common, but I had the time to think, how do I want him to see me? And do I want him to see me like an idiot, or do I want to learn all the awesome stuff that he has to tell me? And so I tried a different approach, and tried to be a little bit cooler and engage him on a more personal level, and he responded to that.
Have you guys had a moment where you've kind of met someone of that status and had your little fanboy or girl moment?
I met Oprah once, and everyone.
Shut the front door.
I know. Because I actually don't get like crazed when I meet people, but like because they exist, and
Oprah's the messiah.
She's Oprah.
Oh
So and it was the best. I was at this restaurant out here in LA, and I went into the restroom and I was washing my hands, and there's this really big, beautiful window out there, and I'm washing my hands, and for whatever reason, I kind of decide to turn when I hear the stall open up, and out comes Oprah from the stall. And if you've ever seen Oprah in real life, she walks like this. Sorry if I can. She walks out, and she in the bathroom, she's like this. And then she says hi to people like this. Hi. Hey. Hi. Hey. And so it's what she's these tiny little footsteps, and she just says hello to everyone because she's Oprah. She's like, you want me to say hi. And so she's walking out of the bathroom, and I'm like, oh my God, it's Oprah. Like, I don't know what to say. So she looks up into the window and she says, oh, it's a full moon. And I go, oh, it's my chance to talk to Oprah. She's talking to me. So I go, oh, man, that's funny because, actually a lot of my friends are breaking up right now. Maybe it's because it's a full moon. And she said, oh, no, it's not a full moon. Your friends are just breaking up.
She's so wise.
Wow.
That's what I think is really cool about, when you get to a certain level, you start to mix in that kind of realm, you get to meet those type of people. I've always been insanely jealous of the fact that you've been on Raw, on WWE's Raw.
One of the, honestly, greatest nights of my life, man.
I know.
Yeah. I have the distinction of being the first celebrity guest host of WWE's Monday Night Raw.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, can't you call can we not get you on there?
Yeah, I reckon we totally can do that.
You should.
I think we can.
Right, Seth?
I would
right,
bet you could pull it
Seth?
off. Yes, absolutely, Rove. Yes, I will make a call right now.
Ah.
Hello, Vince. Yes, have you heard of Rove LA? Good. He'll be there on Monday.
Woo! In your face! That's really cool. Now, you've been offered to do cool stuff, but you don't want to do it. Like you.
What?
Well, you've been offered to. I heard there's the jet fighters offered you.
the
a plane.
Blue Angels.
Yeah.
But they're like the precision. They're the precision jet flying.
They do the flyovers of the football
Oh
games.
yeah, 1,200 miles an hour. Yeah. So we're out. We're shooting at an Air Force base, or Navy base, but I don't know.
It's a base.
It's 9 years of the military investigation, and I'm still like the Army guys with the So it's lunch, and we've got an hour. And these very official-looking people come over to me with things on their jackets, and they say, "Michael, we've got the Blue Angels here, and they're ready to take you up." And the first guy I'm taking seriously, but then I can see two guys back. There's a little smirk, little tiny smirk, and I'm thinking, they want me to vomit all over that aircraft. They don't want me to, look how pretty LA is from this altitude. No. They're just going to take me straight up, and then we're going to do a little, she's breaking up, I can't control it.
Take the wheel.
And they film you. They film you while you're in the.
Yeah, and I know why they're doing it, because they want me to vomit.
In Riverside, I think it's Riverside or Fullerton, you can take World War II fighter planes up in the sky. And so when I was on Attack of the Show, my co-host Kevin and I, we went and we can dogfight each other.
Get out.
I know, and I'm not. I have to stay here because we have more show. But we get up into the plane and we have to dogfight. And I'm next to this guy who is like this, Nazi. He's like, flies a plane, because they have controls and I have controls, and he's sitting like this. And then I go, I'm gonna throw up. He's like, no, you will not throw up. Flies a plane. I'm like, I'm gonna throw up. And then this is a video of just me like this.
There is a great YouTube clip of this poor girl who's in a plane and she throws up into the air sick bag. Oh. But then they do a loop-de-loop.
Oh, no. Oh, no!
Look it up online. All right, coming up, a man who wants to win your vote and suck your blood.